What's up, squad? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we got David E. Taylor, the so-called apostle. This is his deposition back in 2014. Man, he been doing this since 2014. He finally got locked up. I mean, I don't know if y'all know what's going on with him in the news right now, but he's been caught. He's been locked up for scamming over $50 million. For this fake church or whatever the case may be. I just know that this is the deposition that he had a few years ago when they first caught wind of what possibly could be happening. And I know he's in here lying and lying and lying and coming up with more lies after that. So we're going to jump into it. We're going to have some fun while we do it. So y'all tap in with me. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we going to have some fun. Let's get to it.
All right, so what is this residential center?
Look at this man's house. Look at this man's house. We already gonna start off with that. Look at this man's house.
All right, so what is this residential center?
He called it the residential center. Man, that's your crib. Stop playing. Look, this is what he getting off of donations. How he tricking the people. Look. I done started already. Come on, man. I done started already.
Oh, this is a place that the ministry owns.
Yeah, I bet y'all own it.
Well, not own. We're in the process of buying that. Yeah, we don't own it yet.
So are you renting to buy, or are you?
Yeah, we're leasing to buy.
Leasing to buy. They leasing to. Yeah, all right. That don't even make sense. We're leasing to buy. Boy, look at this house. You gonna sit here and tell me that you don't own this house? Swimming pool. This is almost a castle.
You have that as an asset of $2,844,500. So do you own it?
I just answered that, didn't I? I said we didn't own it.
Okay, but where does the?
But you got it. But you got it labeled as an asset. So therefore, you bought it for yourself. With the church's money, man, that's something that I just don't understand why people could even have the thought process to even scam good, hardworking people that's just looking for God and looking for happiness and looking for a peace of mind in this troubled life, man. And it's just, it takes a different type of evil and a different type of messed up type of person to use people for your financial gain, especially in this form and fashion. Tricking them with God.
We're leasing to buy it. Did you? I thought we just said that.
All right, but you have listed it as an asset worth $2,844,000.
Oh, that should be more of a liability.
All right, so where does the number $2,844,000 come from on your asset and liability?
That's, I guess, the appraisal value of the home.
Of the what?
Residential center. Yeah.
Is it a home?
Of the what? Y'all heard that? Of the what? That boy said the home. Because that's his crib. He trying to say it's a residential center. Well, that's your house.
$4,000 come from on your asset and liability.
That's, I guess, the appraisal value of the home.
Home?
Or the residential center. Yeah.
Is it a home?
No, it's a residential center.
No, yes. Actually, it's a home. That's what they said right here. Actually, it's a home. Come on, man. You can't trick us, man. Plus, who would send somebody like this money? Look at him.
All right, so you're saying it's not something you own, but you have it listed as an asset of $2.8 million.
That's probably a mistake. Like I say, it probably should be a liability.
Okay, and what goes on at the residential center?
It is
everything.
Really, it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have as a place of maybe resort and
A
teaching
resort.
and training.
Resort?
Yeah, teaching. A resort where we teach and train.
Okay.
Man, look at that crib. And this is all off him tricking people into thinking that he can heal their cancer and he can talk to God face to face. And he's telling the God, oh my goodness. Man, that's just a karma that you can never run from. Using the people like that, and you see what happened to him. Well, you will see. That's going to be in my next video. But, man, it's crazy.
On November 29th, 2013.
Hold on, man. Let me move this around. Look at this. Look at this. 6 bands for Louis Vuitton. What? You could just throw bands around like that, bro? Like they really sending you this much money? You could just throw bands around? 6 bands on Louis Vuitton like it's nothing? Well, since everybody generous, go ahead and hit my Cash App. Shoes PD9. Send me $1. Everybody send me $1. Shoes PD9. Cash App me. Since everybody generous.
JMMI paid over $6,000 to Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
Oh, you have to wear Louis Vuitton?
Oh, it don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated to us for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them.
What? What?
So
Sweating
I'm
through 'em.
needing new clothes also for television ministry through the years. So
And so you use ministry money to buy your wardrobe.
outfit.
Your
It's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Did he say he was
That go
sweating
into
through his
what your
clothes?
income is?
I was messing with my... Hold on, man. I was messing with my screen when that went through. We're going to back that up. Did that man say he spent $6,000 on Louis Vuitton because he was sweating through his clothes?
The point is clothing are allocated to us
No way.
for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them.
Sweating through them.
I'm needing
Oh,
new clothes.
my
also
goodness.
for television ministry through the years. So
And so
That
you
man
use
said,
ministry
"I
money
be
to buy your
sweating
wardrobe.
outfit.
through my
It's
clothes.
it's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Does that go into what your income is?
I'm sorry. I don't
Do you
understand.
show that in your income that you got Louis Vuitton clothing?
No, he don't show it in his
No,
income.
that's not.
No. Why would he show that? Because he'd get caught. That's why he ain't showing that. He ain't about to show you just got some fresh clothes from Louis. When you taking the people money.
That doesn't show.
Because it don't go there.
It don't go there. I don't know what
No.
that means.
It don't belong there. That's out of place.
What's out of place?
You don't get taxed on things like that.
Crazy.
That's for ministry business purpose. So it's not.
Louis Vuitton.
Well, you can call whatever you want.
So June 2014, you spent $3,500 by JMMI to Versace in the Bahamas.
$3,500 on Versace in the Bahamas. This man just splurging. He getting so much money from these so-called donations and these call centers, I'm pretty sure, that you can just go to the Bahamas and splurge. You can't be that smooth. Look at him. He can't even lie to the court. He can't even lie to the court. This is silly to me, man. Literally, you can tell this man lying, but he can trick all these people into sending him millions. I'm gonna let it
I'm
rock.
sure that's
Man.
right. If it shows there.
And that was for clothing for you?
Yes, probably. Yes, most likely.
So you don't see that there's any problem when you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
No, it looks like you did several times in...
I mean, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits, and if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is,
Macy's don't have the kind of suits that he wear. You heard that? Got time for no Macy's? I got Louis Vuitton money, girl. I ain't got time to be going to no Macy's. Stop playing this man. That man said stop playing with me. Man, you talking about Macy's. You heard him? Yeah, Macy's ain't got my suits.
that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is, this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, GMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
What year was that?
13 and 14?
Oh God, yes, because I was traveling so much and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly. That probably wasn't enough, because just have so...
But they have to be top of the...
He said, oh God, yes. That probably wasn't enough. What?
Traveling so much and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly. That probably wasn't enough, because just have so...
But they have to be top of the line expensive ones.
No, they're not top of the line clothes.
Louis
actually.
Vuitton's not top of the line?
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, you're buying belts for $5,000?
No, I mean, I have multiple belts. Not
August 2014, you went to a Gucci store in Troy and purchased something?
Yeah.
He ain't missed the store, has he? He done got all the top-notch ones. Gucci, Louis, Versace. He said, hey, man, lights. Oh, my goodness. This man is balling on the church's bag. And how do people not see that? That's my question. How do people not see this man pulling up in Rolls Royces and Bentleys and Ferraris and rocking Gucci suits and Louis Vuitton this and all that? How do they not see that that's where their money's going? Like, how? I just don't see how they don't. It has to be a cult. The only way that works is if it's a cult.
Like I say, it probably was a belt or maybe shoes. I don't
Belt
know.
or shoes.
But I don't usually buy my suits from these very expensive places. I just get the things that I invest in will last longer, like such as belts.
So you got to go
or
to
shoes.
Gucci or places like that.
Well, no, I buy those things from there because they have a better TV appearance for the belt.
We're asking for money from the poor?
No, it's,
You paid $1,000 to Monsieur Clothing in New York, and then another $715. Whose clothing was that for?
where's that now? I don't understand.
August 1st, October 28th. Total of over $1,700 to Monsieur Clothing in New York.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know exactly what you're
You testified in
talking
your
about.
last deposition that JMMI owns 3 vehicles, a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Bentley.
BMW, Mercedes, and a Bentley. Hey man, using God's name for your personal gain is just disgusting, despicable, man. My father is a minister, has been for 20 plus years. And when I see him speak, I know that it comes from a good place. And I know that he's speaking the word to try to reach someone that day that needs help or wants to find God or take that first step to help find themselves or whatever the case may be. I know he's speaking to that person because they need help and they need to hear that. So that's how I don't understand how people like him take advantage of good, hard working people that's just seeking the word and seeking help. I'm a speaker myself. I'm a life coach myself. And I would never mislead or lead astray the people in any form or fashion. I love helping people. I love helping people get that spark to want to change their life. It's just I can't fathom how you could do this to someone.
Yes.
Have you driven those cars?
Yes.
Is Michelle?
No. We usually have a driver.
The 3 cars that we've talked about, in whose name are the titles?
Then the ministry name.
They're all in JMMI.
I think everything except the Bentley.
Whose name is the Bentley in?
It's in DeWin McDill.
I have a question, just from a, you minister to the poor and the sick and all that. Isn't it a little offensive to be driving around in a Bentley and a Mercedes to people that really, are impoverished and sick and ill and AIDS and drug rehab? Isn't it a little
Good question.
offensive to sort of being show-placing what you have?
Well, dear one, I don't showplace to people, and I'm not in
Bentley.
that car. You don't see me driving around in that car every day. I don't do that.
But it's in the ministry. Everybody in the ministry sees you. You said you drive it.
I haven't before. You just asked me have I drove it, but it ain't something I drive every day or even every year. I don't do that. I have drivers who pick up my guests, my high-profile guests. No.
But do you see my point that people that are suffering and giving you whatever their last dime is and in donations and drug habits, to have them see you drive around your high-profile guests in a Bentley or Mercedes might be offensive and hurtful even?
It could be offensive if they didn't know my life, but they know my life.
It could be offensive if they didn't know my life. Well, clearly they didn't have a clue about your life. So much so, you was feeding off these people like a vampire. That's what I said, man. You can tell. This happened in 2014. It is 2025. How did he get away with it that much longer? They had him right here. They had him caught right here. How did he go an additional? How did he continue?
Offensive to someone like you who's trying to make it bad, but
so it's
because you're
important
at
you have a Bentley.
It ain't really important. That don't make me.
Then you also have a Land Rover that you lease.
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yes, it's not a Land Rover. It's a Range Rover.
Get it right, lady.
Which is?
Get it right, lady. It is a Range Rover, not a Land Rover. I am big balling.
It's the better one. I don't even know.
I don't know.
This guy's crazy.
All right, then there's a series of documents that total almost $50,000 to Limo Land.
$50,000 to Limo Land. So let's see what you done with this $50,000, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Apostle. What'd you do with this $50,000 that you got from the people?
in 2013 and 14.
What you do with this?
You have to answer yes instead.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What was that for?
That was to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
It was to cut the Mercedes.
Into a limo.
It was to cut the Mercedes into a limo. Oh, he didn't care. Oh, he wanted to stun on y'all. That man wanted to, oh my God. That man wanted to stunt on y'all pulling up to the church. He's showing y'all where y'all money went. Oh my goodness.
And who needs that?
No, that's for guests.
It's for guests and for you
It's mostly
when
for
you're
guests.
entertaining guests.
Yes.
When you're entertaining.
Well, I'm not.
He said
When we
yes.
have guests come in, high-profile people. We
You
we
have to have
treat
a
them
limo.
that way. Don't have to have a limo, but
In a
We-
Mercedes limo.
we treat them.
You treat
I got the
them?
Mercedes cut into a
I said
limo.
that we have hospitality. Maybe that's a better word.
Woo.
Okay,
And
then.
this is not the first one the ministry has had. We
Oh,
had
not the
another
first.
Mercedes limousine.
Boy, you better. He said, and this ain't the first one. We got two of them. We got two of them. Don't forget the second one. I had to double back. The first one, my knees was getting a little crammed up in there. You see what I'm saying? I had to go back and get me a nap. Feel me? So I could switch it up. Monday, I'm going to drive this one. Thursday, I'm going to ride in this. Dang, that's crazy.
That's right. So
So you paid Limo Land almost $50,000 total.
almost 50,000
And
50,000
that
total.
was for what? To make a limo.
to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
And
And
you
it
think that
became-
was a good use of the money that people donated to you?
Of course he does.
GMI?
Well, I mean, the banks certainly have looked at that on our books as good because it has an appraisal
bet.
value of almost 200K, a little over 150,000.
So, but you got this from donations.
Oh
and
my
you decided to use it to
gosh.
make a limo.
We really invested really good. The
No,
banks
I'm
really
just
think
asking
that.
if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. It's you're fortifying, forging
I'm forging?
with your mouth.
Then
Yeah.
just the question is,
Okay.
did you use the money for the purpose?
No.
The answer is yes.
So
In June of 2000.
His lawyer even said the answer is yes. Did y'all peep that? First of all, saying she's fortified and she's lying is mind-boggling. He's saying the woman is lying. The one that's interrogating him is lying. And then at the end, his lawyer said, yeah, you did use the money for that.
You decided to use it to make a limo.
we really invested really good. The
No,
banks
I'm
really
just
think
asking
that.
if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. It's you're fortifying, forging
I'm forging?
with your mouth.
Then
Yeah.
just the question is,
Okay.
did you use the money for the purpose?
No.
The answer is yes.
So
In June of
Answer is yes.
2013, there's over $6,000 worth of charges for the Disney Resort Hotel in Anaheim, California.
Disney Resort.
Do you remember that?
Over $6,000 Disney
And did you
Resort.
go?
yes, I was there.
Does JMI pay any of your auto expenses?
Auto expenses.
Yes.
And how much?
All of them.
Auto expenses. I wouldn't.
All of 'em.
I wouldn't know exactly how much.
You don't know how much you get?
No.
Who
The
would
board
know?
takes care of that.
Who's the board?
You can ask Michelle. She's another person to refer to.
What about your housing? Does GMI pay any of that?
Yes.
Do you get a housing allowance?
Yes.
And how much is that?
I'm not sure.
And do you report these allowances as compensation on your tax return?
Honestly, I don't know how all that work. I have other people who do that, so you can refer to Michelle on that.
Michelle does.
Michelle. So the Michelle he talking about, everybody. Michelle got arrested with him because she's like his right hand woman or something like that in this whole JMMI scam. So that's who he's talking about.
I have other people do it, but she's over a lot of that, the financial aspect.
When you say it's up to the board, now the board includes Michelle.
They said, who's on the board?
Yes.
And who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather you get the accurate information because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather you, I'm telling you I don't know, just ask her.
How many people are on the board?
Don't know. Just
You don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the same time. So I just rather you just get that information somewhere else.
The last time you had a board meeting was when?
So on the phone, I think.
Man ain't never had no board meeting. This type of dude who run everything. He tell you where to go, all that. He in jail for a reason. You know, board meetings. This man is lying.
It's been the beginning of the year in January. Can't exactly tell the date, but.
It was on the phone.
Yeah. I have never been to court for no criminal charges.
Did you ever hire pardon me?
Go on.
Did you ever hire an attorney to represent you in any criminal defense manner?
Yes, I have. And that was the only thing I could think of in 13 is me, when I disciplined my child, and that was the only thing. So I don't know anything other than that.
Tell me about that one. Was that in St. Louis?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And which child was that?
That was last year, I think, or the year before last, if I'm not 13. So.
Which child?
Destiny.
Your 18-year-old daughter?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And was this done through Children's Protective Services?
I think so, yeah.
And what were the allegations?
Well, that I had disciplined her because she skipped class 20 times, and they felt my discipline measure of using a belt was abusive.
What's this got to do with the money, though? I'm getting a little lost on this part right here, but I guess it got to do with something. I'm going to let it rock. Well, we're going to see. Hold on.
All right, so you used a belt in disciplining Destiny?
I don't know if I can speak on that. Can I speak on this? Because my lawyers told me don't.
Then, not knowing the status of those proceedings.
Is it resolved? Is it all done?
I'm going to object to.
Well, let me just ask if it's what the status is.
I don't know.
All right, I'm not asking you to say what you did. I'm just asking if the allegations were that you disciplined your daughter with a belt and caused...
Okay.
Just allegations.
You may ask, but I'm going to oppose a constitutional protection on that.
What's the constitutional? I'm not asking him to say what he did or didn't do.
Anything that might lead to or otherwise might considered to be incriminating, I think he's got a right to assert defense.
I think he can tell me what the allegations are. That is not privileged, Fifth Amendment or otherwise.
I think that it is, because if he doesn't know, he's speculating, and I'm going to assert
Well, he's
the
not
privilege.
saying that.
I don't know.
I'm going to assert the privilege. It's absolute. Somebody wants to take it. I don't know. I don't know who the lawyer is. He doesn't seem to know the condition of the matter. So to avoid any kind of drift, and I think maybe you might be concerned about it as well.
Well, is this let me ask you, did this rise to the level of court intervention by the local court?
Hey, man, I'm going to stop it right there. I have no idea what they're talking about now, about him disciplining his daughter or whatever, but we're going to keep it on the subject real quick. Blow me up. Blow me up. Let me talk to my people. Blow me up. Now, for real, though, on a serious note, this is nuts, man. I don't see how people literally can tap into the doctrine of someone that is telling them that God speaks to them and he's speaking with God and he's helping heal the sick and cancer and people that can't walk and all this. But there's really no proof. And on top of that, how can you not just feel the aura and the energy of deception from this man here? This is a very evil man. I'm glad what happened to him because every action got consequences. And he got everything that he deserves. But all that being said, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. There's another one, another fun one. Until next time, peace.